I actually like still feel kind of crappy from Saturday. Like it was a pretty crazy night, but
well, I saw that you took
my sis to our favorite place.
No, my Carrie.
Stop.
You took my Carrie.
Don't refer to my sister or any woman as my and their name.
I just want to put it out there. I was not the first person to say that. That was our writer Ryan. He's like, "Oh yeah, Ian's Carrie." I was like, "Yeah,
boy."
So Courtney's sister Carrie, my future wife,
Dude.
I'm so glad I don't have a sister.
Claudio, my future husband.
Mine. No. If
all
anybody
of ours.
Everybody loves
So
Claudio.
you blew up our spot.
I did.
You
We
showed
had-
her our secret spot, Courtney.
Oh yeah, our secret spot. You've brought literally everyone at Mythical to
Everyone.
that spot.
I haven't been though.
Oh, you
What?
gotta go.
I haven't.
Oh man.
We have a special restaurant that we love to go to. Ian, Shane, and I used to go there a lot, like just to touch base and like hang out. I remember when I first went through my breakup, we went there and I told them about it. It's a very special place.
Yeah, we commiserate over spicy margs.
Yeah, they have crazy spicy margs. Way
So
too strong.
Spicy margaritas for those
Yes.
that don't know.
That gives me heartburn.
Oh, it's so good.
What pill
Can't
helps
do
that?
it. I don't know. Nothing.
Yo, do you see Pepto-Bismol does a pill form now?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I took her there. She wanted to take me for my birthday somewhere, and it had just taken forever because we were doing so much work. And so we took her there. Okay, so we're going to tell this story. This is the crazy Saturday story, and then I have like a 4th of July story if we want to go into that one. But like, so yeah, my sister and I were just kind of going to go do dinner and then go back to my place and watch Iron Giant because we love that movie. After we finished dinner, I was like, well, why don't we walk to the nearby pub? Because that place is pretty cool too. We went there and played Yahtzee, and then we decided we went back to my place, and then we were like, you know what, let's go to the liquor store and like grab some snacks, and then like head back to the house before we watch the movie.
Is this the same spicy marg night?
Same spicy marg night.
Damn.
So you guys already you slammed the spicy margs.
Yeah, she got a skinny marg, and they made that one like literally, I think it was 80% tequila. It was,
That's
Yeah.
how you. That's how you.
Yeah,
that's
they don't-
how they
calories.
do it there.
They don't mess around there. So you guys each had one of those spicy margs. You split another one, right?
Yes, the waiter was like, ooh, this is strawberry margarita. It was a mistake. It's free. You want it? We're like, all right.
Cool.
So we had 1.5 each, and then we each had a cider because we love cider, and we played Yahtzee. That was fun. And then, but yeah, so we're at this liquor store, and we were buying like powdered donuts and stuff. And right as we are about to turn to the
As
register,
you do at a liquor store.
you know, as one does,
It always seems like a good idea to get powdered donuts, and it never.
It just
Never
looked like
is.
a crackhead
Dude,
immediately.
The
Yeah.
journey that these donuts ended up going on too is so weird. Okay, so all of a sudden we like are looking at other snacks, and then we hear this dude go like, "What's up, ladies? How you guys doing?" We're like, "Good."
Oh, a good story always starts with a stranger man saying,
Yeah.
"What's up, ladies?"
Didn't that happen in Mexico with you too, or something like
Oh,
that?
that was like a weird kid tourist who was probably like 18. But like this was like a fully grown dude. He was in like Jordans and skinny jeans that were like acid wash. You're like, okay, this guy's
Super
like
cool
out
guy.
for the night. Yeah, there's an SUV outside, and
Good detail.
and he was like, "What's up, ladies? Like, were you guys done for the night? Like, we have there's a party nearby if you want to go." And all of a sudden, I was like, "I bet I know where this party is," because every time I drive home from my dad's house or from the valley, I always pass this one house, and I see it, and I'm like, "Dude, this is either like a YouTuber house or a party house. Like this house, you can tell." And so I was kind of curious, and we were like,
No.
there's a party," and I was like,
No,
"Where at?"
Courtney, this is bad. This is a bad thing to teach
Her
kids.
crazy
Don't
story
do this.
ends with
You said-
saying no.
So wait, Courtney.
Yeah.
you
No,
did
and then I
not-
said no, and then we went home and watched Iron Giant. That's my
Whoa,
story. Is that what you want the story to
crazy.
be, Ian?
That's what I
I-
wish the story was. Now I'm worried. Well, you're alive.
I'm literally sitting right in front of you.
One of her
full
legs
pulse.
is fake,
But
though.
what about-
We don't know that. That's
Well-
what happened.
But Courtney, what about my Carrie? Is she okay?
Bro.
Is she safe?
She dead, dude.
Finnerty,
That's okay. She's got other
hey,
sisters.
other boss, stop. So, yeah, disclaimer, don't do this.
Did you
Oh
get?
my god.
Don't.
Did you get
Let
into
me
his
finish
car?
my disclaimer. No. Let me finish my disclaimer. Also, let me tell the story, okay? Yes, I am alive and well. I get lucky. I get very lucky. Let's knock on some wood right quick. But yeah, don't do this. Don't go to strangers' houses or go to anywhere that a stranger tells you to go. Or don't give them your number. Don't do anything with strangers like that. But we're like, that's funny. Like, and it was literally walking distance from my apartment. Like, I knew exactly where this party was, and I'd always seen this house, so I was curious. And this dude was like, yeah. Like, come check it out. Our party on the 4th went viral. Like, you should come check it out, dude. And we're like, all right, well, we'll let you know. And then he like left in his SUV. I think he wanted us to like get in his car and go with, but we were like, no, like we got to stop by my place really fast. Because we were like in very like lazy, like comfortable clothing. We're like, let's go home, let's change, let's go check out this party.
Oh my God.
It was just me and my sister out on the town. We wanted to check it out, okay? So we ran back to my place, and they had like a pool and stuff. So we're like, oh, let's get like a swimsuit and see if we want to like go swimming.
You were going to swim at
Jesus
this random party?
Christ, Courtney!
It was a night of exploration. I don't know why this sounds that crazy.
No.
I'm literally alive.
I would not. I don't.
This is terrible.
Okay, what else?
Why is it terrible?
This is so... It can't... Okay, how can it... All right. I'm sure it'll get worse. Go on.
I feel like I don't want to tell the story now. You're not making it very fun.
Like, then he also offered me like just these random pills. I was like, ha!
Yeah,
it's time for exploration.
That's on the same plane for sure. So we go back to my place. We get changed into like some cuter outfits, and we walk to this house, and it was the exact house I knew. It was the exact house that I thought it was going to be. And we walk up, we go in the house. It's like 20 people. The back door is like fully open. There's the pool. And it's just like, we were the only white people there at this whole party. We roll in. We're like, oh, sick, okay. And they were like nice. They had lemonade catered to this party, and there was like music. Everyone was just like chilling. There was some people in the pool.
And lemonade, for those of you that don't know, is a restaurant.
It's like a healthy pasta place.
It's like deli sides almost.
Yeah, they weren't just serving up lemonade drinks to people.
No, yeah, lemonade is like it was like there's pasta and rice and stuff like that.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, they're nice. And they're like, what music do you guys want to listen to? We're like, all right.
How many people were there?
Like 20, 25. Like, but it was a big house, so spread out. It was like very empty.
Cavernous.
Like,
intimate.
Yeah. And so we were just there, and it was just me and Carrie just chilling. And the guy, he offered us some shots of Patron, and we made sure to watch it happen. Don't worry, we were being pretty responsible. Okay. And then we found a dog, pet the dog for a long time.
Oh, dope.
Yeah.
Always find the dog.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and then we got in the jacuzzi for a little bit. And the dudes were all like feeling flirty. Like they definitely like wanted a lot of girls to be at this party. And there were a lot of really cute girls like in the jacuzzi having a good time. And then me and Carrie noticed that there was like a half court behind the pool, like with basketballs and stuff. And so we decided to go over there and start playing.
Were you still in your swimsuits while you were playing?
We were in one pieces, but yeah.
Got it.
We were playing basketball, and these two dudes and a girl joined us. And like, I wanted to be good at basketball so bad, but like, I was, I'd had a couple drinks at that point. It was just not happening. Just the biggest air balls in the planet.
Yeah.
And then this guy, dude, he started being like really creepy. He was like, hey man, like, whoa, like you're so hot. As I'm like missing every basketball shot.
Boy.
And like running around. And this is where it gets weird. I was like,
this is where it gets weird.
Yes.
Not when a random guy hits you up in a liquor store and says, come to this house.
I feel like you should go out more.
Courtney, how often does this happen to you?
In Courtney's life all the time. She has a crazy life. I don't understand how she gets into her situation she does.
Man.
I said to her the other day, like, she had a very sexual upbringing, and I was kind of jealous. Like, no one has to make out with me ever. And she's like, yo, just girls and boys always making out with me. I'm so jealous.
I don't know, man.
Courtney. All right.
So
Okay, so
this
this
creepy
is
guy.
So this is when it gets creepy. So
at this point, like, we were starting to feel the tequila or whatever, and like we're trying to, after we had taken shots of tequila, we're taking shots of the b-ball and missing so bad. I wanted to be so good. But then, so this guy was like, yo, you're so hot. Whoa. And I was like, okay, dude. And then he goes like, yo, check this out. And he grabs my hand and puts it on his boner.
No.
And then my first thought was like, why is this dude hard on the court right now?
Yo, dude, air balls.
You're a freaking poet, dude.
Air balls are
I'll tell you what.
sexy.
Yeah, dude. when I see a girl airball and totally miss that hoop, damn!
I was like, what the hell? And Carrie, at this point, she was like back in the jacuzzi or something. I was like, yo, we're leaving. And I got our shit back together. We ran home back to my apartment.
I'm glad you finally did something rational.
Yeah. That whole time, though, I had those powdered white donuts in my pocket, and they were just completely smushed. And the next morning, I was feeling like shit and tried to eat some, and they weren't good, of the powdered donuts.
It all came back around.
Yeah, but we ran back home, and I told her the next day like what happened. She was like, "Oh my god, dude, I literally didn't ask for any of that."
That's not good. But literally the best case scenario in that situation.
I'm just glad I got to confirm like what that house was, because I had been so curious for so long. I remember that day I was driving home before the party. I like saw there was like tons of trash and red cups outside of that house, and I was like, okay, it's a party
I bet
house.
I could touch a random boner in that house, and I did.
Dude, who does that? Who just
That's
goes?
not okay.
I like to imagine that he was like wearing
Really
basketball
not okay.
shorts and boxers, so it was just like full on pitch in the tent, just like walking around.
running, trying to shoot baskets.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Was
was
he
just like,
was he one of the people that was playing with you guys, or was he
Yeah,
just?
he joined in.
She's
the
just
game.
watching on the sideline.
We were just running. There was no organization to our basketball game. Like, they was just trying to shoot and miss.
And you couldn't see that he was like pitching a tent before that.
No, he's wearing very baggy clothes.
Good for him. Just kidding.
No, not good for him.
I'm kidding.
It was so weird,
That
dude.
is terrible.
Most of the people at that party were really nice. That guy was a little. I was like, what?
Was that the guy that hit you guys up at the
No.
liquor? Okay. different
No, the guy that
is
invited
the guy.
me, and then like the other guys that lived at the house were really nice. Like, we talked to them about like music and what we do for fun, and they were really cool. It was just then it got like really weird. I was like, whoa.
Did you yell at him or like what?
I was like, oh my god, dude, and then like I just
not
walked
okay.
away. There's just a lot going on.
Yeah, that's
Gee, I
not
wonder
okay.
why they were desperate for women at that party, because that dude just keeps grabbing
Yeah.
girls' hands and forcing them on his dick.
Yeah,
It
that's
was
not
the
how you
weirdest thing.
approach women at all.
And you catch me at a certain time, I will either react very angrily or just be like, okay, dude, you got some issues.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
I mean, if I was in that situation, I wouldn't know how to react. I would probably laugh it off and then be like, all right, I'm peacing out.
Yeah,
But
I think I would have been so shocked. Like one
Yeah.
time I was at a bar and a guy, like I was talking to this guy, not flirting. It was just a normal conversation. And he started touching my hair, like
Ooh.
doing that to my
Oh.
hair. And I was like, excuse me, what are you doing? And he's like, you're batting your eyes at me. You're flirting with me. And I was like, excuse me, sir.
It's called blinking?
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. I was like, it's called blinking, and I'm sorry you forgot what like a normal conversation is. Like I got so triggered, but I think that is so extreme that I would just run away.
I think Carrie and I were just in such a good mood, just like messing around and being silly that just like it couldn't help but feel like a comedic moment of just like, is this dude for real? Like,
I'd say it's more of a rapey moment, but
I mean, yeah,
in hindsight-
definitely don't do that. Don't grab a girl's hand and show her the goods on a basketball
maybe a
court.
wink would be like the good first step.
Yeah, or like, hey, the
yeah.
arm touch, you know?
I'm Mark.
Yeah.
So like you're telling me he didn't stroke your hair before he did that?
No.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I
you
was
blinked at him.
batting- I was blinking really fast.
You were blinking.
Yeah,
at
I was
him.
trying to make sure I could see the hoop real good, and he was like, "Oh."
She's batting her eyelashes.
Yeah. Actually makes me think about, though, like, because I feel like in previous episodes we've talked about, like, flirting and, like, how it's kind of hard to, like, see signs of flirtation or, like, show that you're interested. And, like, obviously what that guy did is not how you do it. Say you're hot and then make her touch peen.
Yeah.
But, like, I always wonder, like, because it just didn't seem like we talked about in previous episodes, like, what flirting would be, like, in showing signs. Because, like, literally, you wait for a girl to text you and be like, I wanted you to kiss me. Obviously,
yeah,
that's a nicer way of going about it than...
you could definitely have better game than that.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a big difference between, that and forcing a girl to touch your peen.
And that is like, if you want to put it in the scariest light, like, yes, he grabbed my hand and forced me to grope him, and like that's super inappropriate. But when you're in a circumstance like that, like, I don't know, I feel like I personally have had worse experiences with men, so like that is just like laughable to me, and like I don't feel scared by it. He wasn't an intimidating man. They're all my height, short kings, like they weren't. Half of them were wearing the exact same outfit, white shirt, acid wash jeans, and Jordan. Like, literally,
you got out of it safely.
Yeah. And they were all nice people. We were like, hey, we'll leave. And they're like, we have another party tomorrow if you want to come. It's just like, there's always going to be that one
You're
weirdo.
like, is that guy going to be there?
Yeah. Because if he is, I'm coming back for more b-ball.
I wonder if that's just always his move. Like, he's like, I think I got a nice wiener. So, some point, some girl's going to do
that.
Like, has that worked for that guy?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it takes a lot of balls to do a move like that.
Or just complete obliviousness.
I don't want to believe that it's worked successfully before for him to try it again, but you never know.
There's a reason he was that sexually frustrated to do that.
That's true. That's true.
Boys be desperate sometimes, and I could have smacked him, and it would have been fully validated, like all that shit. But I just thought it was funny, and we just put my jeans on with my donuts in the pocket and left.
Big ol' yikes.
Big ol' yikes.
Yikes.
It was a funny night, though. Like, I just remember me and my sister just sprinting home being like, oh my God, that was so weird. That puppy was really cute, though. I have footage on my security camera of us running into the apartment being like, let's go watch movies.
So don't do that anymore, Courtney.
No. I got to explore what I wanted to explore, which was that house, and then got too much exploration in there.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I've done crazier things in my life. I don't know.
What kind of puppy was it?
It was a little Frenchie.
Oh.
It was a little gray Frenchie. She was so sweet. They had her leashed up. I guess she was kind of being bad, so they had her leashed inside. But we came up to her and she was so sweet, petting her.
If somebody told me that I could hang out with a little French bulldog, but as payment I had to have some guy force me to touch his wiener,
what would you do?
I guess I'd probably accept. Thank you for watching this week's highlight clip.
The full audio episode is available now wherever podcasts are found, or you can click on the links below.
The full video episode comes out on Fridays, so be sure to subscribe and put your hand on that bell.
And to watch our most recent episode, click that box on the right.
And also check out our new products at Smosh.store.